And when Jesus was come into Peter's house, he saw his wife's mother laid and sick with a fever. As the miracle of the leper represents the corruption of nature by original sin and the restitution of it by Christian grace, as that of the paralytic expresses our inability to do good and to resist evil without actual grace, so this third miracle denotes the concupiscence which still remains, and which, like a fever, is the cause of many frailties and infirmities. Behold them, O Lord, in me, with the same eyes of mercy which thou wast pleased to cast upon this woman. And he touched her hand, and the fever left her, and she arose, and ministered unto them. Christ, in touching the hand of this woman, shows plainly the quickening virtue of his flesh, united to the divinity in unity of person. This flesh so often received spiritually in the communion, what ought it not to work in our hearts? When God touches the heart with his grace, he destroys the heat of concupiscence therein. We must, after the example of this woman, be so faithful as to consecrate and return to God the whole use of his gifts and graces. It is by works that a man proves himself to be cured of his evil habits. The humility and charity which are shown by serving Christ and the poor are some of the surest marks of a true conversion. When the even was come, they brought unto him many that were possessed with devils, and he cast out the spirits with his word, and healed all that were sick. O my God, make the sinner thoroughly sensible that he falls into the power of the devil when he refuses to have thee for his Lord and Master. The possessed with devils are not to be seen without horror, but what is this possession, if compared to that of the soul, and beheld with the eyes of faith? How terrible to the devil is the word of Jesus Christ! Let us with faith and confidence employ it against his temptations. Let us bless God for having left his word to his church to be the scourge of the devil. It is Christian prudence, by constant reading, to fill our heart therewith, to the end that the devil may always meet there with the safeguard and defense. That which the word of God in the mouth of Christ performs in a moment, it performs by degrees in the sinner who feeds upon it. Oh, the goodness of Christ, not to reject any sick person. Oh, wonderful power to heal them all. Let none therefore despair under the sight and sense of their miseries. That it might be fulfilled which was spoken by Isaiah the prophet, saying, Himself took our infirmities and bare our sicknesses. We see here the immense charity of the Good Shepherd. To bear the infirmities and frailties of our brethren is to imitate him. We cannot indeed cure sicknesses, but we can assist, relieve, serve, visit, and comfort the sick. We take upon us their infirmities when we compassionate them by charity. Christ fulfills the prophecies in all respects, and is himself the completion and truth of them, as being the Lamb and victim of God which bears and takes away the sins of the world. He alone is the universal physician for all the diseases of body and soul. I do not ask, O Lord, to be exempt from the former, because thou makest them remedies for the distempers of the latter. These are they which call upon thee, which wait for thee, and which are incurable to all beside.